Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our Blitzkrieg the Lightning War series. With the last episode, in case you missed it, we have restarted the series. We are playing against Scythia.
Recreation are sooner or later.
And currently, she is focusing more on conquering city-states than conquering me, which is good and bad. It's good. Okay, I was hoping this would be an entire new landmass, but it's just a very complicated peninsula. It's good because it has allowed me to develop a little bit and build up some defenses. I have some archers in place. I'm building wonders that are really going to help me keep up with her. I'm going to go ahead and go for... Yeah, let's go for drama and poetry. Let's access the Theater Square district. We need that. We're producing as much culture as we are science, but we need to keep doing that, is the point. So Trier can build the pyramids, but then again, so can Aachen, and Aachen is going to have much better production, I think. Pyramids will be done in 17 turns if I built them. Should I let Trier build the pyramids? That way Aachen can focus on producing units if it needs to. That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. Especially if I put Trier on production focus, it might actually do a better job of doing this. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, so Trier's going to build the pyramids. Let's put you on production focus. Oh, that actually doesn't help at all. If we get a builder up there, maybe it will, but... Is there something production-wise that I can do for you that would help you? Not really. I mean, we could do mines on those hills, I suppose. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use this builder's last charge to get a mine going there. But yeah, so far, we're going to keep our archers there. Scythia she's actually friendly towards us, and she's conquering city-states more than she's conquering us. Once she's conquered all the city-states on the continent, which she's going for. So far, Zanzibar and Granada have not fallen, but Namdal and Muscat have. I think once those have fallen, she's going to turn
I sprang
on
upon
us.
the swift ship in the form of a dolphin. Pray to me as Apollo Delphinius. Also the altar itself shall be called Delphinius and overlooked forever.
So this is one of the... I think Congo, in the original few episodes of the series, got the Oracle, which is even worse in terms of like a bonus for them to get. Like, you definitely don't want Congo to get that. So... Okay, yeah, we do definitely need... Let's go ahead and do Ancient Walls, because I don't want to get caught with my pants down, so to speak. And we're going to keep that warrior right there. For now, we're going to keep this... Actually, we're going to move this warrior up here to help defend. We have several warriors in the area and a couple of archers. So they should be able to hold their own. Let's go ahead and do this here. Now, that little production boost should help you a bit. Yes, it did. Shaved a few turns off. Not bad. You have to switch the focuses. The turn focuses or the... production focuses on and off whenever you make a change like that in order to get the game to recalculate in the same turn. It'll recalculate at the beginning of the next turn, but if you want to see it immediately, you have to play with the focus buttons to see what difference it makes. Hopefully they'll change that in a future patch. But okay, so down here, we have built the shrine. We also need to build the entertainment complex, but you know what? Let me go ahead and go for a builder down here. Continuing to build these cities up and have all these tiles improved is going to be huge. Let's go for suzerain status of Zanzibar. That way we get those bonuses. Earlier, she was interested in getting suzerain status of Zanzibar. So, okay, so she's still happy that I am being a good ruler.
All the world's a
Your knowledge of
stage.
engineering has advanced considerably.
All the world's a stage.
And, yeah, I just heard that. Thanks. So, hang on. What do we do now? Theology, definitely. We'll go for temples because this is going to give us access to apostles with which we can improve our religion. Now, Apadana is the next one that needs to be built here. You know what? I'm going to go for it. We're going to have to remove one of our bonuses here, but I think we'll be okay. If I remove this one... There's already a good amount of food production. Let me remove the wheat tile. Let's remove that instead. It's going to be done in 14 turns. We still don't have an extra trade route, unfortunately. I would really like one. But we need to build a commercial district to get our first one of those. All right, bronze working's now done, which means we can train up spearmen, which is going to be really handy. Or, no, it's going to be done in a second. Sorry. Now it's done. And theology is going to be done in 4 turns.
Bronze is the mirror of the form. Wine of the mind.
All right, so iron. Where do we have iron? Where do we have iron? Iron, iron, iron. Iron, iron, iron. Where are you? All right, there's some iron way up there, north of Nanmadal. Oh, you got to be kidding me. There's no iron anywhere near me. I don't see much iron anywhere. Well, that sucks. Abundant resources, my ass. But, okay, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and go for the wheel, because I think a lot of our cities are on this. Actually, no. The only city we have on a river is Aachen, but we do need the wheel for that purpose. So let's go ahead and do that. This poor scout is just not very high level, so he's having trouble keeping up with his level 3 brother here. And yes, they are totally brothers. That's happening. Okay, so we... some extra spearmen would probably be good here. Can't build too many more military units because I can't afford them. But... decisions. I do need to start putting out additional faith per turn. Let's go ahead and build a shrine down in Berlin. That's a nice and safe location. Oh, now you moved at decent speed that time, because you moved in and out of woods. It's pretty low movement demand. Okay, so yeah, we're going to keep this trade route going there to help with Apadana. Pyramids is 7 turns away from being done. We're doing pretty well, wonder-wise. I'm not going to complain too much. All right, so this builder, I thought we improved that sugar. Oh, yeah, that's right. We sent the builder up to help with Trier. So now we're going to help Berlin a lot by improving that sugar. Now we actually don't have sugar yet, so that's going to help in terms of luxury resources as well. But then we can also build an additional farm and quarry to help Berlin build quickly. You know what I meant. Yeah, we have definitely got to declare war pretty soon and let those city-states be free.
We can no more have exact religious thinking without theology than exact.
All right, are there any benefits that I should probably go with instead of what I've got right now? I don't think so. I think we generally have the best benefits right now, given our available policies. So now the question is, we got theology, which is nice. Do we go for Great Library? How are we doing on texts? We still have a lot of ancient and classical era texts. I think the Great Library helps with both of them, right? No, that's a cultural. Yeah, all ancient and classical era technologies get a boost. And we could use that right now because... Oh, wait, no, actually... Yeah, we could. We totally could. So let's go ahead and go for... If we can build the Great Library as well, in addition to getting the campus district adjacency bonus civic. Is there any other... Well, one thing I should do... You know what? No. Let's go for military tradition first because we don't want to fall behind in that regard. There's some policies that would give us additional envoys. And we need envoys right now. So let's... I want to keep suzerain status of Zanzibar more than anything at the moment because those amenities are hugely helpful. And I'm going to have this scout come down here and just wait until scouts can embark because then I can send them out to that territory and see what's going on over there. This scout, I'm going to have take a few more risks because this scout can move quickly. Can't cross rivers that quickly, but it can move quickly otherwise. All right, improve that quarry. We have one more build charge, so we could potentially do something else here. Like improve that stone in Aachen. So let's work on that. It's going to take a while for the builder to get up there, but that's, I think, the most important thing for that builder to do. Now, in Berlin, we have... I need to go ahead and... Yeah, I need to do this. I'm going to get a temple built because, again, apostles. We need apostles. It looks like her units might be going for Granada now. We'll have to keep an eye on Granada. Doesn't look like... Oh, yeah, she's moving to attack Zanzibar. So yeah, she is taking all of the city-states, which is surprising. If I had known that an AI would this aggressively conquer the city-states instead of attacking me...
Bravery
okay.
Is being the only one.
That's done. 6 turns away from Apadana, 1 turn away from the pyramids. That's awesome. And let's go for currency because we could use some additional trade routes. And yeah, let's go for military training next because we want that envoy. Yeah, she is going all out for city-states.
From the height of these pyramids.
All right, so yeah, please, by all means, continue conquering city-states while I build every wonder in the game. It'll help me beat you later. Or, who knows, maybe I'm wasting my time. But all these bonuses will help us keep up with the Immortal bonuses that we're fighting against. So, campus district, probably a good idea. We have the money to buy a good spot for one, finally. So, let's put a campus district... I actually think I'd rather put it... Well, that'll lose those bananas, and we don't want to do that. So let's put it there. Glad I saw that the last second. Oh yeah, we got a bonus builder. I forget about that. So, let's go ahead and have you keep going up there, but then this builder can do stuff around Trier, I suppose. Actually, there's stuff around Aachen that needs to be done. So why don't you come up... Oh yeah, we still need to improve those sheep. Hell yeah. I'm just going to build around the capital for a second. And yeah, this scout just can go on alert status. And this scout's going to come down here and explore down in this direction. I doubt that we're going to find anything, but... Okay, so she's got some missionaries in the area. Not good. We do have a holy site built here in Aachen. So we can go ahead and do missionaries of our own. Or can we? Have we not built the holy site yet? Oh, we haven't built a shrine yet. So of course, no, we can't train our own missionaries yet. Because we don't have shrines. Okay, there's actually... She's got more of this continent locked down than I thought. So she's got a good number of cities. Meanwhile, I've got my 3. Okay, let's improve that stone. Apollon is going to be done in a second. And these envoys will help us keep control of the city-states once we take them back.
If it does not bring you happiness, will at least help you be miserable in comfort.
Okay. So now we have commercial hubs, and... Next choice, I think, should be to go for... We can go for Petra, but I think we should go for ironworking so we have access to... See, both of these are good. Both of these are good. Let's go for horseback riding first. We need to start getting seriously ready for a war with Tamiris. I feel like that's going to happen pretty soon. Let's do a commercial hub in Berlin. We're going to put it right there. So that we can start improving our trade route capacity. And you still have one more build, so why don't you improve that sugar? And there's not nearly as much to be done here as I would have hoped. We can't get in anywhere here. So she's attacking Zanzibar and maybe even Granada at the same time. Zanzibar has a lot of units, though, so because they've had more time to build while all this nonsense has been happening. Let's take back Granada's suzerain status. Let's improve that sugar. And, yeah, I don't think there's anything to be done. I guess what I'm going to do is just look around to see...
My ancestor Darius made this Apadana, but it was burnt down. By the grace of Ahura Mazda, Ane.
Excellent. Any other wonders that I can build here? Not just yet. We need to build the entertainment complex. So let's go ahead. Let's do the watermill first. We're going to need that. And then the shrine. Put 2 more envoys into each of those. It sucks that she's really gone after them to that extent. We can eventually build Petra in Muscat as well, unless she's built it. Which is possible. I didn't actually see it as an option, and I think we've researched Petra, haven't we? No, we haven't. Okay, so we don't have access to Petra just yet. 3 more builds here. Let's improve those bananas. Again, plantations. Alright, let's go ahead and move our scout back. We just don't need
those who in quarrels interpose must often wipe a bloody nose.
Alright, now that we're done going wonder crazy in some of these cities, we need to start building some additional... yeah, let's go for the Great Library. I'm talking about that. We need to start building some additional settlers. Not just yet, though. Well, actually, yeah. Let's go ahead and purchase the shrine outright. So now I can start building my own missionaries. And then we're going to train a settler in Aachen. Which would be quite handy. And let's also work on keeping suzerain status of Zanzibar. I would be shocked if she conquered Zanzibar, but it looks like she's trying to. It doesn't make much sense to try and conquer Zanzibar, considering the amenity bonuses. So again, iffy decision-making on the part of the AI. But let's go ahead and... If you trade with Berlin, you'll actually do a little bit better. So trade with, yeah, go ahead and do that. That way that trader is going all the way down. Hang on, let's look at this. Hopefully you're going to form a road that goes through Trier all the way down to Berlin. That would be the sensible thing to do. But we have housing issues in some of our cities, so we need to build farms.
A man on a horse is spiritually as well as physically bigger than a man on foot.
Okay, because we hit 10 population, we got that boost.
A man on a horse is spiritually as well.
Alright, ironworking probably the next thing to do, but then again, Petra. We're having good luck so far building wonders. Let's go ahead and do that. If we can get that, that'll help us push back against her, especially considering the situation we're in with her conquering so many city-states and building additional cities. Some of the faith that I built up I can use to purchase buildings in this first campus district pretty quickly. Alright, so she's definitely converting... Oh, you know what I need to do? Hang on, speaking of that. Let's go ahead and do a missionary and head down that direction, convert those 2 cities. Oh yeah, that's right, we have access to apostles now, don't we? Hang on. Is it Trier that has access to them? I thought we were building a temple down here. Oh, that's right, but we haven't converted the city yet, so we need to do that first. Silly me. All right, so this missionary is going to come down here and give us access to apostles in Berlin, which we can then use to improve our religion. And then let's give ourselves a... Let's do another settler because the city's still growing pretty rapidly. And then we do want to just go ahead... Oh, yeah, I can't do anything yet here with that purchase. But I can do a commercial hub, and we need that. I don't want to build it there, though, because that will get rid of the adjacency bonus for that holy site. Damn. An encampment would probably be good for Trier. Let's put an encampment there. I mean, if we lose our capital, we lose, but... Alright, so tell you what, let's go ahead and lock off that peninsula. So we're going to put a city right there where the game is recommending it. I like that spot. It's on the opposite coast from her. It's not as threatened. Retaking all these city-states is going to be interesting. She's going to defend them fiercely. Alright, we're going to go down and convert Trier and Berlin, hopefully in one charge each. Nice, we got a boost towards mathematics at a great time. Alright, that was done. And then down here, hang on, we can go ahead and purchase that library then. Oh, nice, their commercial hub is done here, which means I can finally make use of that second trader. Let's also go ahead and buy this, yeah, let's go ahead and buy this market. It's going to be a good thing. Now, we can build Alcazars. What are the Alcazars again? Let's have a quick look. I've forgotten what they do. I think they're a cultural bonus fort. Yep. +2 culture. Not a bad idea there, but we're going to eventually have a wonder there, like Petra, so no. Let's go ahead and improve that rice, because again, food to help Aachen grow at an obscene rate. Let's put this scout down here as well. Just keep them far away from harm. I'm just looking at differences in production time here. Not much of one. Let's keep you off production focus for now. Berlin is not on production focus, and I don't want them to be, because they're doing pretty well as is. What have they built? Mahabodhi Temple? Fine, wasn't going for it.
There's nothing...
So she's finally starting to build a few wonders, interestingly enough. Alright, let's go for sailing. Yeah, we are going to need this for fishing boats. We're starting to find a lot of coastal cities, and there's other wonders we can get access to. Let's do that. It'll be done in one turn, and then we do need to go for ironworking, so we have swordsmen. I don't see many swordsmen operating on her front yet. But yeah, let's go for Petra. 10 turns away. I just think it's going to be worth it. Meanwhile, this settler can go... Let's see, where would be another good spot for a settler? Probably out on this peninsula somewhere, right? Or down here. Yeah, let's go ahead and put a settler over here, so that she doesn't try to settle that same spot later on. And convert Berlin. Oh, it didn't actually... We're going to need one more charge to get that city converted. That's fine. I'm not hugely surprised. If we get Petra, Aachen is going to be... Well, it's actually not going to be that much of a powerhouse because there's not that many desert tiles.
But life at sea is better.
There's not that many desert tiles, so it's actually not going to help that much. Come to think of it. It will make that tile better. Hang on, do I even need Petra? Now that I'm thinking about it, it's not a desert city, which is the thing. I'm so keyed into always getting Petra, but this is desert tiles. And it doesn't provide any culture bonuses or anything. So, I mean, we might as well go for it for cultural reasons, but just to be clear, it's actually not going to help that much. So for those of you who might have already commented that maybe on a previous episode saying that, I'm totally with you. It's not going to do that much for us. Let's go ahead and go for celestial navigation, though, so we can get access to harbors. We're going to need that for our coastal cities. Please convert. Okay, good. Now I can buy an apostle, and pretty soon I'll be able to buy another one. So we can start evangelizing belief. Okay, here's our apostle. Evangelize belief. Choose belief. Meeting house, probably the best way to go, but let's see what other access, or what other options we have. Gurdwara provides food. Cathedral gives slot for religious art. Extra housing. Watts provides science. Yeah, let's go for the production. I always love getting the meeting house if we can. Let's do that. And then we're going to have one more belief available to us as soon as we have how much faith? Need to keep an eye on this because we're gaining it quickly. 285. So 4 or 5 turns. No, 3 or 4 turns, rather. It'll be in our hands. All right, we're going to keep that scout right there next to the other one. And as soon as these units can embark, which we're working towards that ability right now,
I've lived through some terrible things in my life.
Yeah, I feel like... Okay, these policies are fine for now. Choose civic. Let's go for defensive tactics. I'm going to go ahead and purchase the meeting house outright, but that would... Let's just build it. Let's build it, because we need to save up faith for an... Yep, Granada. We need to save up faith for an apostle. All right, we also have that other trader. Hang on. Let's go ahead and use them. Where are you? Yeah, you're in Aachen. So I think I do want to just keep this unit in the capital. Now we could trade with a city-state and get some golden production, but I think I'm going to keep the routes internal for now. Eventually they'll be really, really productive. All right, Magdeburg. She might yell at me for settling close. Hopefully she doesn't. That seems a little bit far to get that bonus, but you can never really tell. And let's see. What should the first choice be here? Ancient walls, maybe. But she hasn't shown much interest in attacking me yet, so let's play it safe, or not play it safe. Let's be a little risky and take a granary as our first option. Excellent. City of Cologne has returned. Awesome. Same thing here. Let's go for a granary first, so the cities can build quickly. And what tiles belong to you, Cologne? You should probably have that jungle tile for yourself, I would argue. I never click that button. I always hit my next turn button. It's very rare that I click that now. So ever since you... I mean, I highly recommend saying, oh, crap, they've got a... Hang on. Do I have a temple here yet? No, I don't. All right, so they're going to try and convert Aachen. Thankfully, I've converted some of the other cities nearby to my religion, so it's going to be a little tough. But hang on, we need to get additional missionaries going. Can I get an apostle yet? Not just yet. Oh, yes, I can, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't want to fight her apostle yet, but we're going to have to fight the religious game a little bit. Now, a galley could be a good idea. Then again, so could a commercial hub. So could a barracks. We need all the things. Also need another holy site. All these things are good. What do we need most right now? Probably more production. Also more trade routes. More money. Let's go for the more money route. I'm going to put it right here because we could eventually put a Hansa for both Berlin and Trier next to these commercial districts. And that could be really handy, kind of having those in a similar location. Evangelize belief. Choose belief. All right. Each holy site or theater square district in a city following this religion provides +1 faith or +1 culture, respectively. Each campus or commercial hub in a city following this religion provide +1 science or +1 gold. I think I'd rather go for that, because we already have some faith and culture bonuses. So let's go for stewardship. Take that route. It looks like that apostle buggered off, and she is attacking. I don't know what she's doing. She doesn't appear to have made much progress against Zanzibar. It's almost turn 100. She still has warriors.
Is a tall ship and a star to steer her by. All
right, traders can embark, and we can harvest fish. We're not going to harvest fish, but all right, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go for shipbuilding, because I want my scouts to be able to embark and keep exploring. We need that right now. Petra's almost done. It's not going to help Aachen hugely. It'll help a little bit.
Is brilliant.
Just a little bit. And we don't have access to any more wonders there right now. We can buy the temple outright if I wanted to. It'd take all my money. Is it worth it to buy the temple right now, or should I rather save it for something else in case something goes wrong? I think I'm just going to build... Hang on, we also need to build a theater square. Don't really have one yet. Oh, there's a really good spot for one right there. That's not really destroying anything. Let's do that. Absolutely. That's great news. Continue to put envoys in our two... Because we got 2 envoys from Petra there as a result of Apadana's presence. That's the advantage of building that wonder. All right, so she's converting Granada. She doesn't appear to be attacking the remaining city-states as aggressively. All right, she's got a great merchant. Hang on, I should probably check her progress. Oh, check this out. We're actually doing much better than her in terms of the culture game, which is good. We've done a lot to generate a lot of culture, and we're winning in that regard, especially because of the wonders I think that we've built. So let's go for a harbor here, extra gold, and another trade route when it's done. And the granary's done here. Let's go ahead and go for ancient walls to be safe. I could also buy the monument outright, so let's do that also. They also converted that city, so I'm going to have to be careful, because that's going to start exerting pressure from her religion on my cities. which I don't like very much.
Invincibility lies in the defense. The possibility of victory.
Let's do 100% production towards defensive buildings. I do want to build my walls pretty quickly right now. We are not producing a ton of units at the moment. I'm happy with where we're sitting, so... Well, I'm not. We need to catch up in terms of city count. But so far, she's ignoring me, much to her peril. And we can probably start freeing city-states somewhat soon-ish. We are playing on Immortal difficulty, so I need to be careful making any such decision. Let's go for feudalism so we get the farm improvements, gaining +1 food for each adjacent farm improvement, when 3 farm improvements are adjacent to each other. Or we can go for naval tradition and get the envoy. Let's go for feudalism first. Almost done with that theater square, which is great. We're going to be able to use faith to, I think, purchase our first building here. Oh, not quite. We're not quite able to do that just yet, but we'll be able to soon. Let's go ahead and purchase a missionary, though, because as much as I want to save that faith for building that amphitheater... Okay, what do we need to do here? I need to be able to train apostles here. I also need an encampment in Aachen. We're a little bit behind on building that. So, let's see. Building one there would be potentially really good, because we need to be fighting in that direction to free those 2 city-states. So why don't we go ahead and put it right there. As kind of a forward base, if you will. Right, yeah, she built Mahabodhi Temple. I'm well aware of that. Cologne, you could build... Yes, ancient walls are building in 5 turns now instead of 10, which is nice to see. Let's go ahead and build those, because she could bring C units in and surprise me at some point, and I don't want that to happen. Maximum production trade route. Granada, technically, but Berlin is an internal trade route that's better for the city. All right, so we've got some good districts building. This missionary needs to come down and convert Cologne. We also need to convert Magdeburg if possible. Looks like she's going to try and settle out here. I'm not hugely surprised. I was waiting for her to make a play like that. Let's make sure we can maintain control of Zanzibar. Be nice if we can get a settler out there before she did. I doubt that we can, though. All right, so Cologne is now Catholic. We just want to establish a central area where she can't quite
I cannot imagine any condition which would cause a ship to founder. Modern ship.
All right, so that's access to the Colossus. Now, the other big win there is our scouts can now embark. So we need to start exploring with them, see what else is going on out here. They can't go into deep water yet, but let's go ahead and go for ironworking because we're behind on that. We do need to go for apprenticeship, but we need those more modern units. We're going to be going to war soon, so that is going to be an important step. Ancient walls? Yes. It'll take 2 turns. Let's do that. We can do a harbor here and be done in 2 turns, but that would also replace those fish. An encampment might be a better idea here. Yeah, let's put it there. Where are my traders right now? I guess I have access to 3 routes. There's already an Aachen to Berlin route. So I kind of feel like this trader I should reposition. Let's put them in Cologne so that we have roads heading up that direction. Alright, I'm going to bring this missionary up to Magdeburg and see if we can get some of our own influence going in that area. So she doesn't control this area as completely. Meanwhile, it looks like Trier is going to be the best city to trade with, and it's right nearby, so that's kind of perfect. They're both almost done with their walls. That's great news. Alright. Let's see, can't quite purchase the amphitheater with faith yet. They are bringing some missionaries in, which is adorable. Let's go ahead and build... Yeah, we do need to build a temple here so we can get the meeting house in Aachen. Again, additional production. That's what it's all about. Let's go for that. And we do need to build an additional trader, so let's go ahead and build that in... Well, no. Let's do the monument first here. We're going to build that trader soon, but not just yet. Alright, there's some barbarians on this island. We're going to have to use our scouts in tandem to protect one another, so nobody dies. Alright, we can totally build the lighthouse here. The Great Lighthouse, I mean. The lighthouse would provide housing, and that's pretty important right now. So let's go ahead and go for that, because Berlin's down on housing. So is Trier, in fact. Now, the market, I don't think, will provide housing. Oh, nice! We got a progress boost towards Divine Right. Probably because of how well our religion is spreading. we're going to need to train our first apostles soon, but we can go ahead and buy that amphitheater outright. Let's do that first. And then the meeting house will be done in 4 turns. This scout is not moving, presumably because he has nothing left to explore. Alright, so we have now entered Catholicism into the religious war here. Let's see how much of it's right now 2/3 Shinto, 1/3. Well, actually, no, it's 4 citizens. So it's 50% Shinto, 25%. Oh, crap. Archers in the area. Didn't see that.
The Lord made us all out of iron.
Well, crap. If there's archers in the area, we've got to get the hell out. I'm going to try and avoid confronting them, if at all possible, and get back into the water before they kill me. Alright, let's progress towards machinery. We do need crossbowmen. And then, oh, we have another charge here. Excellent. So that should make it 50-50. Yes, it's now 50-50. So it's still a Shinto city, but we have removed the last of the atheists from that particular city. Alright, now that's that level 1 scout. It's not going to be able to get as far away, unfortunately, from those archers. I might lose this scout. I can fortify you there, but I doubt we're going to survive.
But as I headed into the heart of New Zealand...
I should have known there'd be a lot of barbarians on that island. Should have thought about it. Okay, so if we can do a harbor here. Yes, absolutely. Let's do that. Extra trade routes. They're wonderful. Yep. Alright, this guy's dead. Sorry, scout. Didn't realize there would be barbarian archers. Should have realized it, but didn't. There's actually a lot going on here. This is a very large new continent that we probably need to colonize as soon as possible. So, speaking of that, why don't I go ahead... Well, hang on. Am I looking at Berlin right now? Yes, I am. So, I need to cut this episode in a bit, but let's see what else we can do here. We do need another trader. We need housing in this city, too. Do encampment buildings provide housing? I can't recall. Yes, they do. So housing in Berlin could be achieved by building an encampment. You've already got one there. That's actually a pretty good location for one. Let's put it there. It's not near the city, per se, but anything sailing in this area would get... This is kind of a funnel, if you will. Medieval era, very nice. Yep, knowledge of stirrups,
in democracy,
guilds.
It's your vote that counts. In feudalism, it's your count that votes.
Alright, I'm going to start moving towards theocracy. It's 4 researches away, but if we beeline it, it'll be done in 14, 20... Ooh, 36 turns. It'll be done sooner, though, because it's going to accelerate while we head in that direction. Alright, so Aachen doesn't need housing help right now, oddly enough. Now that we've got the meeting house built here, things are going to be pretty good. Let's go ahead and build our new trader in Aachen. It's going to be done in 1 whole turn. I think we can manage that. And then we need more housing in Trier, so that can be quickly solved by... Let's actually purchase the barracks outright, and then... Okay, so the barracks and the stable, I guess you alternate between the two. Well, good to know. I don't know how I managed to play so much Civ 6 and not notice until this moment that you have to pick between the two. You can't build both. But yeah, stables, that would make that more focused on producing cavalry versus building a barracks, which helps make you more focused on building melee units. Alright, so harbor is probably a good idea. Let's do one there. Because again, harbors provide additional trade routes every time. Alright, we've got chocolate on... Yeah, this is definitely an island we need to colonize. I need to get settlers out here. I need to get military units. We need to conquer this entire place before she finds it. Because I don't think she knows it exists right now.
Normal people believe that...
So that's going to be my focus for the next episode. Let me go through this turn really quickly. Alright, so I'm going to go for the barracks here, despite what I just discovered. We do need the production help there, since we've got the encampment built. Alright, this is our new trader. So what I want to do is actually have... What city needs it most? Does Magdeburg have... No, Magdeburg doesn't have a trade route yet. Let's go ahead and start one there. Wow, there's a lot going on out here. This is an entirely new island, including new resources like truffles and cocoa that we need to get. She might already... That settler that she sent might have been headed this direction. If it was, then that's a little annoying, but we'll make do. All right, so we can trade with Berlin. We can trade with Trier. Really, either city's cool. Go ahead and trade with Berlin. Go all the way down. Imagine if we were playing as Rome right now. All the trading posts that unit would be going through. Man, this island is huge. If we can... Imagine if we locked this down in the next episode. Let me go ahead and cut this one here. I'm going to record one more before I encode and upload anything. But holy crap, guys. Like, imagine if we can lock down this island by producing settlers in the next episode and just going out here. Right now, she's got a huge lead on us by conquering these city-states, but she so far hasn't taken Granada, she hasn't taken Zanzibar, and she's not upgrading her units that much. Well, not that we are either, but we have access now to do that. We just need iron to do it. Is there iron out here, by the way? Yes, there is. So that can solve our iron problem as well quite handily by settling out here. There's a desert area as well, so we could have built Petra here and done a lot better. But I'm going to stop this one here, and in the next episode, we're going to produce a ton of settlers and try and lock this area down, defeat the barbarians here, and see if we can colonize this before she realizes what's happened. It's going to be tough, because she probably knows it's here, but we're going to try nonetheless. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.